Hi, I'm Marty Campitelli, Assistant Principal and Athletic Director at Chino Valley High School. So the hybrid is going as well as it can be. There's definitely a lot of bumps in the road. Our teachers are doing a great job. They are pretty spread thin right now, trying to work with students online as well as in person. And my heart goes out to them, but they are. I think we have the best teachers in the state, so they're doing a great job. It's not ideal for a lot of our students. Some of our students really do thrive with the online portion of it, but a lot of other students are struggling, and we recognize that as a school and as administration. So we're working with students, and we're trying to make sure that no one gets left floundering, and we are bringing everyone along with us. It's like I said earlier, it's not ideal, but it's at least we have students on campus and we're able to see their faces, and I think that's good for the students to see their friends and to just at least, even though it's not the whole student body, but at least to see some of them and to feel some sense of normalcy. So working with the AIA has been good, as good as it can be. They are also very, bombarded right now. They're getting bombarded from left and right with a lot of issues, but they have been really good with their communication with the ADs, as best as I feel, as best as they can be. I can only speak for Chino Valley High School, but from what I've heard, it sounds like that's the case across the board. With all these changes, I am working with other ADs. Unfortunately, we're having games moved or even canceled in some cases. To get the most up-to-date information, make sure you're checking our website, chinovalleyschools.com, because our schedules are changing even daily at sometimes. So, if we learn nothing else from 2020, is the only constant is change. We definitely would love to get back to normal sooner than later, and I feel like we're in a good place to start getting to that place, but we have to do so slowly. We have to make sure we're doing it in a way that we are keeping our students safe and our staff and our community, and in order to do that, we have to make sure we are adhering to the rules and the regulations put out by the state. And this is where the community members really can play their part to make sure that we are remaining on the field, and that part would be to make sure you're social distancing and masking up when you're coming to our events, and as long as that's happening, we shouldn't have a problem with completing our fall season, I hope. And that is, looking at the numbers now, I think we can get there sooner than later, as long as we continue to follow these steps and to do what we are asked to do. I think that we can have a successful fall season. Right now, as far as fan attendance is concerned, if there's any sporting events taking place in our football field, we are giving each student athlete 2 to 4 tickets each. We have to, depending on the event, I should say. If it's on the football field, we're looking at 4 tickets at least each, and we're doing it that way so we can kind of make sure we are keeping our numbers at around 25% capacity. That was the recommendation, and looking at our setup, I think that's very possible. It is our hope that that's not going to be the case much longer. As we go further into the season. Hoping those guidelines will loosen a little bit. In the meantime, if you can't make it to a game, we are going to start offering streaming. We're going to start streaming our games through NFHS Pixelot cameras, and if you go to nfhs.com, I believe it is, you can sign up. You can either do a year pass for $69 or a monthly pass for I believe it's $10.99. Which is, in the long run, it's going to save you money if you want to go that route, because you can watch all our home games, and if visiting teams also have this system. You'll be able to watch those games, those away games as well. And we are, I'm talking and we're trying to figure out other ways to make this happen. If we look at other sporting events, we can hopefully stream them some other way as well. So I would like to say to all my CBHS athletes that this is a very strange time, but you guys are making the best of it. I've been honored to be able to watch some of you guys practice and play in some games so far, and just to see the energy in these weird times, and to see the energy that you guys bring, it really energizes the staff and the coaching staff, and it really makes us happy that we could be part of it. It is not ideal, but if you keep that energy up, I think that we can get through this fall season and into the winter season and have a successful 2020-2021 sports season. As long as you guys do your part, and we'll continue to do our part, and together we can hopefully be successful. So yes, we are definitely going through some stressful times, and I have to give a shout out to my parents, all our parents, not just my parents, our students' parents, because they have been instrumental in really getting us to where we need to be. With our spectators, our first game went great. Parents and community members did their part, did what they needed to do to make sure that we can stay on the field and play and continue to play. So I want to thank you, parents and family members, because without you guys, this would be a very strange season indeed. And I'm just happy that we were able to at least get some of you guys into the games, and hopefully soon all you guys can come.